Hello, this is Steve, Dichroic Glassman. Well, fine-tuning a couple things now in the shop, getting ready to, yes, woohoo, getting ready to cut glass. But let's brush up on what I was doing in the meantime. We put some handles, some cheap handles. These are only like $1.50 over at Lowe's. I get everything at Lowe's. It's just because it's closer. I don't get any endorsement from them, I wish. But anyway, these are all my glass drawers. Various textures of glass. Well, this drawer is, and this drawer is different. Now, I'll put name badges on all of them so that I'll obviously know what's in them. It's a lot of memory. So, it's going to go all the way up. Don't have them all done. Ran out of handles because I used them on the other side. Shelf's looking good. It's taking all the overflow. And a lot of this stuff's going to come out of here too. So in the meantime, I'm just kind of living, working with things. Setting up the bench for the next video. We're going to talk about what the beginning things you're going to need to do stained glass. So I've got a square here at the end of the bench. Made sense to throw a stick on there. Well, it's not quite a stick, actually 45, but anyway, locks them in there. If you've got them kind of square T-squares, or not quite a T, right angle, well, they're kind of cumbersome. Where are you going to stick them? So let's come over here and check out the backside. I'm kind of proud of this. We improvised, and well, didn't improvise, but put some handles on these drawers. Really elementary, just pine, and everything's got a handle now, and this is fine enough for me. I mean, I don't need mechanical hinges on this, so I took some wider stuff. This is taking all my overflow, my flux that I don't need, can-fill flux that I don't need a lot of. It goes a long way. My whiting compound, I use that a lot in videos you'll be seeing. Just some knick-knack stuff. Haven't filled the drawers up yet. Top drawer, it's got some tools and some cutters and things. Working out pretty sweet. So my patterns are being taken care of over here and over here. So that's looking pretty good. Put up another shelf right below the panel. Put up a shelf. It's going to do my setting this up for the next video. We're going to talk about some of the beginning. I've had some questions and people want to know what do you need for the beginning of stained glass. So we'll kind of address some things. And also started to address the pump area. Now I'm going to have it's going to be gravity fed. And I haven't decided if it's going to be the collection system for the Covington for the lap grinder, because this is pretty critical when it goes through this pump. This is a pretty expensive machine, and you don't want to run what we call milky water, where it's got glass fragments in the water and it's a milky color. It leaves a residue in the bucket like you see over there. So this bucket, clean out, put over here, and this system is about ready to go for the grinders. And they'll come down here in a collection system down here. Hasn't been done yet, so before we obviously finalize that video, it'll all have to be working and water flowing. So this bucket here, I cut it down, and it's going to have a hole drilled in it, and I'll probably put a faucet or something on there to kind of collect it, and I'll put a E6000 around that, or some literal plumbing fittings, as you see up in here, so that it can drop down into the next one, which will be a full size. That size bucket will be under here. So the sludge, the glass fragments, the paste will fill up about that high, and then I will have a spout coming off, probably maybe even a little filter or some cheesecloth. We'll figure something out, because the grinders here, this is not a big deal. It doesn't go through a pump. a aquarium pump will pump it up and circulate, but it's nowhere near the league of this pump here, and we should be in pretty good shape. By and large, the particles will settle, and then the overflow up here will drip off. So we should be in pretty good shape on that, and then that'll come down to my bottom bucket, and then that's where it'll come back up and go up to the grinders, and then the sludge falls down off of here, falls into there, and then so begins the process. So we're pretty close on that. I've had a lot of other things that I've been doing in the meantime. Oh, glass wise, and just the old usual whatchamacallit. So how you doing today? It's Saturday, day before Super Bowl. Woohoo! I don't know who to bet on. The best team win tomorrow. That's probably Patriots, if I were to choose somebody. So the next video, we're going to be setting up and talking about some of the beginning items for stained glass. And by the way, I do copper foil. So hey, thanks for watching my videos as always, and for the warm comments and compliments there. And hug somebody and let them know they're appreciated today. Bye-bye.